Wednesday morning, the run through time pack dropped today. Took an L last night on both S&S and Harn & Shop. I fell asleep. A bit rubbish really for the Harn & Shop drop. And the thing that really annoys me is these websites really need to get their act together, because when they show stock and they don't have it when you put it in a cart, it really annoys me. Effing annoys me. S&S seemed to cancel everyone's orders as well apparently last night. Word to sneakers and stuff, get your act together. Back to Steam House for a coffee, and how to map out getting these run through times now. A friend of mine's told me that Dover Street Market might have them drop in later on today, so he's going to give me a heads up. I really do want to pick these shoes up. I'm really tempted to get the Energy Boost actually. I really like them. They've got some really nice little touches to normal Energy Boost. So if I don't pick up the standard Ultra Boost mid run through time, I may pick up those Energy Boosts. Definitely a sleeper. Friday is another day in paradise. So let me fill you in on a couple of things. So a couple of days ago, Kick Posters dropped some new nowhere needed stickers, and I managed to cop 2 of them, so I'm pretty chuffed. They're pretty cool. They're like the holographic black versions. I'm hoping that they're going to turn up today, which is Friday. Run through time drop was a bit of a joke. A couple of other guys who tried to go and cop them down in London found out that they got cancelled. Like S&S cancelled because of the fact that they didn't get a single file line. And Foot Patrol got a delivery of about 2 shoes, so decided not to do the release as well. There's been some randomized drops. End, I'm pretty sure, dropped at the store but hadn't dropped online. Well, that's what I'm hearing. They might have done by the time this has come out. And I've managed to cop a pair courtesy of a plug. He sorted me out, so I'll have a pair to review for you, and I'm hoping I'll have them for the vlog this week. As soon as they arrive, we'll have a look at those. Now I've got to start planning the Yeezy Raffle for my client, who is unfortunately suffering with terminal cancer, and she was so overwhelmed by the gesture that it is time to get the ball rolling for this raffle. I've just got to do a bit of due diligence on how I'm going to do it, and I want to make it fair. I want to make it everyone feel comfortable of the legitimacy of it, and give everyone a fair chance to get hold of this shoe. Check these out. Shout out to Dan. These stickers are sick. Loving the nowhere needed hologram stickers. If you want to get hold of the nowhere needed merchandise, there is a website I will leave in the description down below. He's now doing some really sick merchandise for nowhere needed, and also don't forget to go on Kick Posters as well for some of his amazing artwork. Shout out to Dan Freebarn at kickposters.com. Finally finished work for Friday. 8:10. I'm finally out the door. I was looking yesterday at the drop for the Vaporfly 4%, and to be totally honest, I really completely forgot about that shoe, and I managed to get hold of the run through times, and I'm looking back now wishing I maybe picked up the Vaporfly 4%. That said, I think I'm probably going to pick them up when another colourway releases. I like that colourway, but if I'm going to wear it as much for sport as casual, I want it to really go with a lot of stuff, and it's a light blue colour. We'll talk about this more when I'm out of the rain. So I've got something really exciting to tell you guys, which is that I have got an amazing collaboration coming up really soon with the founder of Liquid Proof. So stay tuned for that, plus an unreleased shoe. It is that time again. 5 Instagram accounts that you should be following. They're lit, they're cool. That's alright. It's fine, yeah, you haven't got your face in it. We'll get into the shoe later on.
Here I am where the movie started, facing at a photo they've taken. Space tree flying through the skies and battles happen everywhere. I don't need any hero to save me. I don't know why the kids always crying. I've been thinking about all the captains, but we left in a wasted planet. Can you feel the spark in city light when it's day to night? That's the sparkles from my beating heart when it breaks so hard.
Sunday morning, and I'm going to go out, and I needed to be a little bit more decisive. I always get told by Tash that I'm so rubbish and slow at getting ready. I'm going to take my dating moshes. This is what I'm going to wear today. We're going to go and see later on the new Christopher Nolan film Dunkirk. It looks pretty awesome, so really excited to go and see that. And then we've got, obviously, a new shoe to review. Shout out to Solely Grail. Solely Grail are going to be sorting me out with some really cool storage boxes. Now, a lot of people ask me what I store my kicks in, and as it stands at the moment, I've got these really terrible fold-up, flat-pack, plastic, fall-apart jobs over here, and they're dreadful. So these things are going to go. I'm going to bin those all off, and I'm hopefully going to have something that looks a little bit more tidy. Anybody else feel like food shopping's a pain in the arse? So I managed to pick up a pair of the ADIDAS Mid Run Thru Time Consortium shoe. Shout out to Adil, he sorted me out. Big shout out to him, and definitely I will leave his details in the description below. He's legit, so go and check him out on Instagram. His Instagram hook will be down there as well. So let's get into the review of the Run Thru Time Ultra Boost Mid. Let's get into the shoe. So I picked up a UK 10. I got told that they don't necessarily run true to size. They are a little bit small. I probably could have done a 9.5 as well, but I think a 9 would have been just too small. I picked up the Kith mids a little while ago, and they're a UK 9, and they fit me fine with no insoles, but with insoles a little bit tight. Standard Ultra Boost box, nothing special. As you can see, focus, focus, focus. You know, it just says Ultra Boost Mid on the box, no consortium box. And they come with extra laces, white and red. And this is the shoe. So if you didn't know much about the Thru Time pack, it came with an energy boost, and that had the US flag on the inside of it. Here's a picture of those energy boosts, and they are slept on. I really want to get a pair of them. If I've got a little bit of extra spare cash, I'm going to try and pick them up. I'm hoping that they're still going to be online. People are just sort of sleeping on them. People giving them the review of the dad shoe. I don't think that they're that daddy. I think they actually look really, really slick for an energy boost. And obviously everyone was desperate to get their hands on these. Now, this is the Thru Time Ultra Boost Mid, and a lot of people have reviewed these already, so I'm not going to go too crazy on the review. So you've got suede all around the toe box, really, really nice, soft, sort of buttery suede. This is all sort of stretchy, and I believe it's prime knit. It's quite thick, but it's not as thick, I don't think, as the Kith mids. It is round the sort of like sock liner. It's pretty thick, but it does have a different feel overall than the Kith mids, and just a little bit different in terms of, it's not an ATR shoe. You got your white ADIDAS branding on the side, the 3 stripes, painted. These are painted, you might be able to see. And you have some suede sort of accents where the laces go through the lace holes, and probably just to give it a bit more structure. Heel counter is marbly silver with no particular colour on the Ultra Boost wording. Boost sole, and then on the underside, bam, you've got some red torsion going on with a black Continental sole. Overall, pretty dope. You know, you've got the consortium insole, the 2 punch holes on the top of the shoe, one in white, one in red, ADIDAS on there, because these are definitely worth the resale, because they're not astronomical. You're not looking like $350, $400 for a pair of these, and they're super comfortable. So go and check these out, and let's get these on feet. So we're at the showcase in Coventry, and we're about to go and check out Dunkirk. I'll see you when I get out.
And he's not thinking about calling his dad to come and pick him up via the petrol station, as he borrowed the car yesterday and left it on empty.
We shall fight on the beaches. We shall fight on the landing ground. We shall never surrender. We shall never surrender. We shall never surrender.
Just come back from seeing Dunkirk, and I can tell you it is epic. Go and see it in cinemas now. Well worth the watch. So we're back in the sneaker room for another week, and we're going to get into some news.
Thoughts become action, tell me what's happening, wishing my...
So the Flyknit trainer has finally got a release date. It's going to be on the 27th of July, and it's a pretty cool shoe that I'm hoping I can manage to get my hands on that shoe. It's going to be something that I can imagine probably is going to be a little bit difficult, although it really depends on how big a quantity is released, whether it's a general release or whether it's going to be limited. I don't know, there's been no word on that. But if you are looking to cop the Nike Flyknit trainer, be ready 27th of July. The other thing I wanted to touch on was the Vaporfly 4%. That dropped this last week. It was a really, really cool looking shoe, and the technology behind it has been sort of developed for marathon runners to be able to break the 2-hour barrier. There is an elite version of this shoe that has been used and has gotten incredibly close to that 2-hour barrier. I believe it was 2 hours and 25 seconds, which is just unbelievable that a human being can run that distance in under 2 hours, if not just over 2 hours. But this is the retail release. It was reasonably limited. It was quite scarce on different sites. And as you can see in the image that you saw earlier on in the vlog, it's got to be one of the comfiest Nike shoes available. Word has it that it is as close to Boost as Nike has ever got. And what I can turn around and say about it is that I like it, but I don't like it as much as this colorway. Now, if this colorway dropped, I would be all over it, and that's something that I'm looking forward to in the coming months or so. Let's hope that drops very, very soon. It's Crepe City this week. I really hope you guys enjoy Crepe City if you're going down in London. Sadly, I cannot make Crepe City. I wish I could, but a good friend of mine who is going to be working on Fruity Footwear, go and check out Fruity Footwear. They're going to get me some video, so that is going to hopefully be in next week's vlog. That was the end of the news.
Mind wrapped in, wrapped around, wrapped around. Wish your mind wrapped in, wrapped around. Psyche sabotage.
It's that time again. 5 to follow on Instagram. Yes, I've changed the name of the feature that I started when I was in Cornwall a few weeks back. It was called Who's to Follow, but I think 5 to follow sounds a little bit better. So I'm going to run through my top 5 people to follow on Instagram currently. At number 1, at Perish Projects. Go and check out at Perish Projects. They're a lifestyle brand based in Hong Kong, and some of the imagery and write-ups they do on their Instagram and website are seriously dope. I've done a collaboration with them. I did a bit of journalistic kind of work for them for SneakerCon London, and if you haven't seen that, I'm going to leave the link to that in the description below. But all in all, Perish Projects, definitely one to follow on Instagram. Next up is Kickstock Guy is seriously lit. He's always got the most recent drops. He's showing off an amazing amount of excellent sneaker photography, and he is a big fan of Ty Kix as far as I'm aware, and I'm a big fan of his. So shout out to Kix.guy, follow him on Instagram. His stuff is fire. Next on the list at number 3 is The Dope Good, and The Dope Good is a visual master. Some of the stuff that he's been doing is pretty amazing on Instagram. Some of the photography and shoe stuff are seriously cool, and I think that is definitely one for you to follow if you aren't following him already. At number 4, at Sean Lee 1978. Go and check out at Sean Lee. He has got some amazing heat on his Instagram account, and he is a seller of sample shoes. Yeah, you guys want to see sample shoes, and we are going to have some sample shoes for you in the near future. Go and check out at Sean Lee 1978. He's got some serious heat. And the last one of the 5 to follow, and I know I should have done it on the last one, but it is me, at Ty_Kix. Go and check out my Instagram account. I've got as many different shoe shots as I possibly can from my collection. We did the collection vlog a few months back, but it has expanded. As always, there's some seriously cool shots on there of what I've had come in if you can't keep up with the vlogs. So go and check my Instagram account. Again, it's at Ty_Kix, and I appreciate all of you guys following me on my different social media formats. So as always, I'm really humbled by everyone that watches the vlog. Please smash the thumbs up, go on, just give it a hit, and subscribe to the Ty Kix channel. Every subscriber is much appreciated. and I will see you again this time next week on Tuesday for another Ty Kix vlog.